Imagine us convening in the venerable hall of timeless narratives, where each story is deftly interlaced into an exquisite mosaic that spans epochs and cultures. Here in this realm where ancient whispers and future visions coalesce, the sagas of diverse civilizations intermingle in a harmonious symphony. As we navigate this hall, each saga unfolds not simply as a harbinger of final days, but as an eloquent expression of the cyclical metamorphosis of existence. These narratives, deep in symbolism and meaning, reach beyond mere foretellings of conclusion, revealing instead the perpetual rhythm of creation and renewal that characterizes our journey. In this hallowed space, every narrative acts as a reflective surface, not only showcasing the twilight of eras, but also heralding the emergence of new epochs, each resonant with its unique wisdom and understanding. In Hindu mythology, the Kali Yuga stands as the last of 4 cosmic eras in a cyclical pattern of creation and dissolution. Characterized by moral decline, social unrest, rampant materialism, and spiritual forgetfulness, it paints a bleak picture of the world's state, mirroring many challenges prevalent in our contemporary society. Despite its dark portrayal, Kali Yuga is not without hope. This era, while challenging, is seen as the crucible for rapid spiritual growth, offering profound opportunities for individual and collective evolution. The culmination of Kali Yuga is believed to lead to the dawn of Satya Yuga, a golden age of truth and righteousness, symbolizing the cyclical nature of the cosmos where each period of decline sets the stage for renewal and enlightenment. This myth, resonating deeply with modern life, serves as a poignant reminder of the impermanence of worldly conditions and the enduring potential for transformation and rebirth. Integrating the allegorical richness of end-time narratives like the Hindu Kali Yuga and the Christian Book of Revelation, including the vivid symbolism of the Four Horsemen, an intriguing notion emerges: the possibility that we, through our actions in the current global state, are inadvertently steering ourselves towards the fulfillment of these prophecies. The relentless pursuit of power and material gain, embodied in the white horse's symbolism, reflects in our society's geopolitical tensions and internal strife, mirroring the conquests and conflicts foretold in these ancient texts. Similarly, the red horse, representing war and conflict, echoes the increasing societal divisions and unrest in our world today. The scenes of escalating polarization and discord seem like a contemporary enactment of this prophetic vision. Furthermore, the black horse, symbolizing famine and scarcity, aligns with the modern struggles against inequality, resource depletion, and environmental degradation. Our consumer-driven and exploitative actions eerily resonate with the horseman's ominous presence. The pale horse, emblematic of death and the end of eras, finds its reflection in the transformative and often distressing shifts of our era, be it through pandemics, the climate crises, or sweeping technological changes. This alignment of our contemporary world with aspects of these ancient prophecies compels us to take a deeper, more introspective look at our collective behavior and choices. It raises the critical question: are we, as a global society, unconsciously manifesting these allegorical narratives? This perspective is not one of determinism, implying an inevitable end, but rather serves as a cautionary reminder. It urges us to reconsider our current trajectory and realign our actions with values that are more sustainable, equitable, and spiritually enriching. It's a call to forge a future that diverges from the cataclysmic courses laid out in myth and prophecy, steering humanity towards a more hopeful and balanced world. Relating the concept of Jesus returning and the establishment of heaven on earth to other end-time stories creates a fascinating tapestry of eschatological themes across different cultures and beliefs. This comparison allows us to see how the idea of a transformative figure and a utopian future resonates, not just in Christianity, but also in other traditions. The second coming is often associated with the final judgment, the defeat of evil, and the establishment of a new divine kingdom, often referred to as heaven on earth. This concept represents the ultimate restoration of balance and harmony, a world where peace, righteousness, and divine love prevail. It's a vision of profound transformation and renewal, aligning humanity with the highest spiritual ideals. When we juxtapose this with Hinduism's Kali Yuga, the similarities and contrasts become apparent. While Kali Yuga depicts an age of moral decline and spiritual darkness, it too concludes with a promise of renewal, the dawn of Satya Yuga, an era of truth, righteousness, and divine harmony. Just as the return of Jesus signifies a restoration of divine order and the establishment of a heavenly realm on earth, the transition from Kali Yuga to Satya Yuga in Hinduism symbolizes a return to a golden age of spiritual enlightenment. In Norse mythology, the concept of Ragnarok, despite its initial portrayal as a catastrophic event leading to the death of many gods, culminates in the emergence of a new fertile world. This rebirth following the destruction shares parallels with the Christian vision of a new harmonious world emerging post the second coming of Christ, and resonates with our current environmental and societal upheavals, reminding us that from the ruins of the old, there's always the hope and potential for rebirth and rejuvenation. Similarly, in the allegorical interpretations of the Mayan calendar and the Age of Aquarius, there is an underlying theme of significant transformation and the beginning of a new, more enlightened era. The Mayan calendar, particularly known for its long count cycle, has often been a subject of intrigue and misinterpretation, especially regarding its perceived prediction of the world's end in 2012. In reality, the Mayan calendar marks the end of a significant cycle, the Baktun, which is not about an apocalypse but a transition from one era to another. This transition is emblematic of profound change and renewal. In the Mayan understanding, such transitions are not catastrophic ends, but rather opportunities for transformation and the beginning of new phases of human consciousness and societal development. When we relate this to the Christian narrative of Jesus in the astrological age of Pisces, and subsequently the dawning of the age of Aquarius, intriguing parallels emerge. The age of Pisces, often associated with the symbol of a fish, coincides with the time of Jesus' birth and is seen as an era deeply influenced by his teachings and the spread of Christianity. This age is characterized by themes of sacrifice, service, and compassion, reflecting the core values of his teachings. As we transition into the age of Aquarius, often heralded as an era of enlightenment and higher understanding, this shift can be seen as akin to entering a broader, more encompassing state of Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness in this context transcends the religious figure of Jesus, representing a universal awakening to principles of unity, empathy, and a deeper spiritual connection to all of existence. The Age of Aquarius symbolizes a potential global shift towards this enlightened state, where the values of love, peace, and spiritual wisdom become more prevalent in human society. The progression from the Age of Pisces to the Age of Aquarius mirrors the transformative shift indicated by the end of the Mayan Baktun. Just as the Mayan calendar suggests a transition to a new phase of human development and consciousness, the astrological shift symbolizes a collective evolution of humanity into a more spiritually awakened state. It's a transformation that echoes the principles embodied by Jesus. Love, unity, compassion, but on a more universal scale. In essence, the ending of the Mayan calendar's cycle, the passing of the Age of Pisces, and the dawning of the Age of Aquarius collectively point towards an epochal shift in human consciousness. This shift, resonating with the ideals of Christ consciousness, holds the promise of ushering in an age characterized by enlightened understanding, a deeper sense of interconnectedness, and a renewed commitment to living in harmony with each other and the planet. This convergence of ancient prophecy, astrological ages, and spiritual ideals paints a hopeful picture of the future where humanity rises to a higher state of existence, embodying the enlightened principles that have been at the heart of spiritual teachings through the ages. As we contemplate the convergence of these diverse narratives from the Mayan calendar's end of a cycle to the astrological transition from the Age of Pisces to the Age of Aquarius, and the teachings centered around Christ consciousness, an introspective thought emerges. Perhaps at their core, all these stories, prophecies, and tales are fundamentally about the rise and fall of humanity and our collective journey towards an enlightened state. These narratives, spanning different cultures and times, seem to tell a unified story of humanity's evolution. They speak not just of downfall and apocalypse, but more importantly of awakening and renewal. The tumultuous events, the periods of darkness and decline, depicted in these stories might be exactly what humanity needs to undergo a profound awakening, to realize our true potential in nature. The prophesized events in these narratives, whether they be the trials of Kali Yuga, the symbolic battles in the Book of Revelation, or the transformative shift into the Age of Aquarius, could be interpreted as necessary catalysts for change. Challenge us to look within, to reassess our values and ways of living, and to awaken to higher consciousness. It's as if these end times prophecies are not warnings of doom, but signposts, guiding us towards a greater understanding of ourselves and our place in the cosmos. In this light, the journey of humanity, with all its ups and downs, can be seen as a path towards realizing what we truly are, being capable of immense love, compassion, and spiritual wisdom. The fall of man, as depicted in various traditions, is not the end of the story, but a crucial part of the story. Prophesized challenges and upheavals become transformative experiences, urging us to awaken and embrace a higher state of being. At this pivotal moment where the shadowed prophecies of old intertwine with the glaring light of today's world, a stark truth emerges. We are the sculptors of our destiny. This era is not for mere spectators in the theater of existence, but for those who dare to wield the torch of human influence, casting light into the corners of our collective future. We stand at the threshold, urged to delve beneath the shrouds of dogma, to unearth the luminescent truths hidden within tales as ancient as Kali Yuga and as prophetic as the Book of Revelation, stretching through the Mayan epochs to the dawning of the Age of Aquarius. These narratives are not immutable decrees of fate, but rather intricate weavings of light and dark, reflecting the vast spectrum of our human odyssey. As Plato wisely observed, we can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. In embracing the light of truth and wisdom, we step out of the shadows of fear and uncertainty, guiding humanity towards a future bright with promise of unity and peace. Human influence out.